Okay, so this week, right, is the week that we integrate everything. So I want to close out this 4 weeks, right? These past 4 weeks or this month by saying something that I think people really need to hear. I know a lot of y'all do, right? And that is a lot of our relational work does not hold because we're trying to build our emotional authority on top of a shaky internal system, right? We all talk about wanting to have a clean boundary system that's backed by healthy limits and limitations, right? We all talk about wanting clearer, calmer communication. We want to experience less guilt. We want a whole lot less over functioning to be happening in our lives. And we want to stop disappearing in our relationships. And that's good, right? But here's the deal. Right? If the body's under recovered, the gut's irritated, your blood sugar's erratic, stimulation is constant, right? Constant stimulation, right? Then the whole system is running thin. And then the person's trying to build the steadiness on top of that fragility, right? And so a fragile system matters. And we have to be able to recognize it because that's why the body support side is so important, right? We have to stop treating this like an extra credit space. It's part of the work. And it's not part of the work because nutrition is going to replace your communication skills. It's not because food is going to solve your childhood conditioning that isn't serving you in your life right now or anymore. Right? And it's not because the gut support is magically going to turn you into a boundary queen overnight. Right? It's because support creates room, and that room matters. Right? So when we're nourished properly, we have room to slow down. We have room to notice. We have room to not react and instant, right? That knee-jerk reactivity. We have room not to over-explain everything. Not to fold just because somebody got disappointed. We have room to hear something without losing ourselves. And now there's more room to let another person have their own reactions without trying to take over the whole emotional field. And that room, it gets built over time, okay? And this is where consistency matters more than intensity. So steadier meals, better protein support, less blood sugar chaos, more digestive support, less stimulation overload, more recovery, and more respect for what makes your system thinner than it needs to be. That's what starts making relational authority more available. Because the truth is, a lot of people don't need just one more insight, right? No, you don't. What we need is a body that is less easy to hijack. And that's the real deal. So if you're closing this month asking how to hold on to the work better, the psychonutrition answer isn't complicated, okay? Support the system that has to do the work. Support your brain, support your gut, support your blood sugar, support the stress load, and support your pacing. Because the steadier the body, the more room you have to stay you, right? In your relationships. And that's what this whole month has really been about. I'll talk to you soon.